Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen were once teammates who fought side by side. Together, they created the glorious Bulls dynasty, and their 6 championship rings are a testament to their outstanding achievements. However, the release of a documentary was like a boulder thrown into a calm lake, setting off ripples that completely changed their relationship. Thus began this poignant feud in the history of basketball. Once, their relationship was as solid as a rock. In 2009, when Jordan entered the Sacred Hall of the Basketball Hall of Fame, the first person he mentioned and thanked sincerely was Pippen. This gratitude was not only an acknowledgement of Pippen's excellent performance on the court, but also a cherished memory of their years of fighting side by side. In 2018, while working at ESPN, Pippen was asked to compare LeBron James and Jordan. Without hesitation, he stated that in any game, he would unswervingly choose Jordan. These past moments all demonstrated the deep friendship between the two. They were like twin stars on the basketball court, shining brightly together. However, in 2020, a documentary titled The Last Dance shattered this beauty. This documentary focused on the last season of the Bulls dynasty. It should have been a review and tribute to that glorious history, but it became the fuse for the breakdown of their relationship. On the surface, it was a basketball documentary, but in fact, basketball was just a means for it to tell a preset story. In order to shape Jordan into the god of basketball, it placed the individual above the team and greatly minimized the roles of Jordan's teammates. In the documentary, the important contributions of teammates such as Steve Kerr, the most accurate three-point shooter in history, Horace Grant, who made the all-defensive team, Tony Kukoc, the best European player and the most versatile power forward, Ron Harper, a defensive ace, and center Luke Longley were either glossed over or not mentioned at all. Even though Dennis Rodman got a lot of screen time, he was more portrayed as a party animal rather than the best rebounder in NBA history. Pippen was the one most affected by the documentary. He had a ruptured tendon in his ankle and decided to delay surgery in an attempt to force management to change his contract. This act was accused by Jordan of being selfish. At that time, Jordan's annual salary was as high as $33 million, while Pippen's was only $2.7 million. The huge salary gap already made Pippen dissatisfied, and the unfair portrayal of him and other teammates in the documentary further fueled his anger. In 2021, during the promotion of his autobiography Unguarded, Pippen completely exploded. He exposed a lot of scandals about Jordan, claiming that during Bulls games, Jordan often bribed the staff to find out the results of the Jumbotron races in advance, cheating him out of $100 per game. He also criticized Jordan's decision to leave the Bulls to play baseball as too selfish, believing that Jordan spent too much time grieving the death of his father and ignoring the team. Pippen also downplayed Jordan's famous flu game, saying that he played in the 1998 finals with an injury but didn't receive the praise he deserved. Most controversially, Pippen bluntly stated that the 6 championship rings the Bulls won were not because of Jordan. Instead, it was the result of the team playing basketball despite Jordan's bullying. He even changed his view on LeBron and Jordan, believing that Jordan, to some extent, ruined basketball and LeBron was the great player who truly embodied the meaning of the game. In addition to criticizing Jordan, Pippen also turned his fire on Phil Jackson, saying that his special treatment of Tony Kukoc was a racist act. He also accused Charles Barkley of not being focused enough on winning championships and called Isaiah Thomas a dirty player. In the face of Pippen's series of fierce attacks, Jordan remained silent and never responded publicly. His silence might be a sign of magnanimity, not wanting to further escalate the conflict, or it could be disappointment in his former teammate, feeling that there was no point in saying more. But whatever the reason, the once unbreakable relationship between the two had completely broken down and was difficult to repair. Even more dramatically, in 2022, Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, started dating Pippen's ex-wife, Larsa Pippen. This news was like a blockbuster, making the already tense relationship even worse. Wherever Pippen looked, it seemed that Jordan was stinging him, and the anger in his heart towards Jordan became even more difficult to quell.